today, different locale. We're going to backyard grilling just for you. Yes, that's right. We've been doing a lot of smoke this like a brisket, smoke that like a brisket, smoke this, lobster tails. Well, we get a lot of requests due to keep it simple. So we're gonna do a little series here and keep it simple. We're gonna go to the backyard grilling. We're gonna show you the easiest way to reverse sear a ribeye steak. Super easy, and you'll be the star of your barbecue. And while we're talking about backyard barbecuing, hit subscribe on the channel. Give us a thumbs up and like, and do me a favor, leave us a comment. It means a lot to us, and it helps our channel. So let's get started on this grilling, shall we? Yes, sir. We're moving from our regular locale to the backyard barbecuing just for you. And today's cook, we're going to be using the M16 grill from M-Grills. It's available on our website. This thing is awesome. Let me tell you a little bit about it. This thing is every one of these is hand fabricated, which is really cool. Quality first. It's made out of 3/16 12 gauge marine application stainless steel, so it's gonna last forever. It's made to last, even if you live in the saltwater areas. Next thing about it, it's been winning steak cook-offs everywhere. So what does that tell you? It's gotta say something. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna show you a simple way to reverse sear a ribeye steak on here so that you can be the hero of your own backyard barbecue. One of the big advantages to this grill is it has a 4-damper system. It's got 4 vents, 2 on either side for maximum airflow. You can set it up any way you want. Air coming in here, out here, you got on the other side. However you want to set it up, you're gonna get great airflow either way you do it. Let me show you the inside. It's really simple. It's made up of these 2 wonderful grates that come out easily, as you can see, okay? We've got an easily removable charcoal basket that holds your charcoal. And the last part is an ash pan for your ashes to fall into. You can tell we use this thing. This isn't just for show. One of the great features is between the ash pan and the charcoal basket, there's always gonna be airflow. It'll be almost impossible to get too much ash built up to restrict too much airflow there. So you're gonna get great airflow no matter what you're doing. And same thing with the top. Great airflow. You can leave one open, both open. It's all up to you. And just to note, it's more than just a grill. Because of the 4-vent system, you can use this thing for smoking. So if you just open this bottom one here, you can close this one, open one over here, and you can have smoke coming, your airflow coming in here, coming around and coming out the top so that it's evenly going over your smoking meats to get them nice and smoky and delicious. Last part about the grill before we get to some cooking. It also comes with this cool little collapsible cart. It's got 2 different levels, 2 different heights you can use it at. Really good. Or you could take it off there and just use it as a tabletop grill if you've already got your own stand or, you know, backyard kitchen going. So a lot of cool things about this thing. Now let's cook. Finally, food time. Now, what we're gonna do is really cool. Even though this is a smaller grill, we're gonna set up what's called a 2-zone cooking system, which means we're gonna set charcoal only on this side. There's gonna be no charcoal over here. So when we put our grates in, the flames are only gonna be here, there will be nothing here. We're gonna set our steaks, our ribeyes, on that side so that it's not having any direct heat right underneath it. It's just gonna be cooked almost like a grill oven in a way, kind of convection style. So that's what we call 2-zone cooking. One has charcoal directly underneath it, one does not have charcoal underneath it. It's called indirect heat. The first step to reverse searing these beautiful ribeyes is seasoning them. We wanna season it about a half hour before we put it on the grill. The reason is all that salt and everything is gonna pull some of the juices up out of the meat. Why do I wanna pull the juices up out of the meat, Ron? Because it's gonna sit there and in that half hour, it's gonna drain back down into the meat and it's gonna pull some of that salt, pepper, garlic flavoring down into the meat. So all of our flavors, not just on the crust up on top and bottom, no, it's gonna be all through the whole entire piece of meat for maximum flavor. So if you remember, I said we're doing a 2-zone cooking system. So we only filled it half with charcoal. The charcoal is lit. The way I'm gonna work the vents now is I'm gonna have the air coming in here, and I'm gonna have it coming out the opposite side of the top. So I'm actually gonna leave this one closed, and this one over here on the top will be open. The one on the bottom will be closed. So I'll get air come like this, and then up like this over our steaks. It's gonna be really cool. We're gonna cook at about 250 degrees today. That's our target temperature. Let's see how close we can get it. And we're almost to 250, so let's shut down our dampers a bit. I think that should do it. And now we're at 250, so let's put the steaks on. And numero dos. All right, so we've hit our 125 internal temperature. So the second part of reverse searing now, we're gonna take these off of here and we're gonna let this fire rip. We're gonna get this going rip-roaring blazing on this side. So once we get this fire rip-roaring, I mean like rip-roaring, we're just gonna drop these on the grates for about a minute, maybe 2 minutes per side, just to give it that nice char sear. We want that Maillard effect to take effect, where the caramelization happens on the outside of the steak beautifully. Gives you so much more flavor. That's the big part of a reverse sear. Pink, edge to edge with a super nice crust. Let's get this fire going. Let's throw them on the grill and get that sear going. Oh, I love that sound. And numero dos. Oh yeah. That's 2 minutes. Let's flip. I'd say we got it rip roaring. Time to take them off. Woo! 1 and 2. That is a perfectly seared steak. That was pretty cool. Now, the nice part is we don't have to rest them very long because they actually rested while we were getting the grill raging hot for the sear. So, if you're wondering why it's called reverse sear, because instead of searing it first and then cooking it, we cooked it first, so it got cooked all the way through, and then we seared it last, so reverse sear. Kind of makes sense when you think about it, doesn't it? Now for the real test. The outside's beautiful. Let's check out the inside. Oh, oh, oh. How does that look? That had everything. Coals, stainless steel grill, flames, steak. Oh, so good. This is absolutely one of the best looking ribeyes I think I've ever cooked. So I have to try a taste of it right here. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you follow these simple directions that I just gave you on how to reverse sear a ribeye for your friends and family this year, you are going to be the hit. There's going to be a problem though, because everybody's going to want you to come cook at their backyard barbecue. All right? So if you do though, you have to subscribe to the channel. You have to give us a thumbs up, like the situation here, and give us a comment down below. Tell us what kind of steak you like to cook the best. But anyway, listen, this M16 grill performed absolutely flawlessly. It held 250 degrees the entire time. We didn't have to touch the vents once we got it there. The other part is, once that we got this thing rip roaring, it only took a couple of minutes for it to really flame up and get super hot. The nice part about that, that's when the steak got to rest. We didn't have to rest it. Once that we seared it and got that beautiful charred crust on there, the steak was ready to cut and eat. So it's a win-win all around, because I know if you're like me, when you take that steak off of that grill, you can't wait to dig into it. I'll admit it, I've eaten steak without resting it. Rest your steaks, folks. It makes a difference. If you see juices all over your cutting board, you probably didn't rest it long enough. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. I had a blast with this one. I love the new grill. I love this ribeye. It was outstanding. Reverse sear method. I want to hear how you like to cook your steaks, and please try it out. Do it for your family this summer. You will not be sorry. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to subscribe, get out and grill, and we'll see you next time.